Wales get the job done against Belarus in Cardiff. Keith, a good performance, goals, exactly what Robert Page would have wanted to build up that goal difference. Perhaps the only fly in the ointment ahead of Tuesday's big game against Belgium, that he's been Ampadu booking, which means he's ruled out of that game.
Yeah, everything was nearly exactly that Robert Page would have wanted. He went and got the early goal, get them a platform to go on and do better things in the game, and it really snuffed out Belarus's enthusiasm when they got the first goal in the first 3 minutes. You could see Belarus were a bit knocked back by it, although Wales did get a first goal in the reverse fixture as well within 5 minutes and ended up crumbling, and they came back to win 3-2. But Nathan Ampadu was out of the Belgian game. That's the one negative. Bale came off at half time. He looked to be holding his hip, and he was out with a hamstring injury as well. So another maybe a negative there. But all in all, a great night for Wales and exactly what we expected. A high-scoring game from Wales, and Belarus with an outstanding finish towards the end. But I fear that Wales maybe took their foot off the gas and let Belarus in with that goal at the end.
Yeah, Brian, as Keith says, a good performance overall, and Phil Wales with plenty of confidence heading into that game against Belgium, who we must say have won tonight. They've won the group, so the best that Belgium can do now is get that second spot and get that home playoff.
Yeah, I think they'd have been realistic enough to know that going into the match tonight that Estonia were unlikely to do anything against Belgium. But a really good performance. Ampadu, a bit of a loss, a good player. He's playing in Venice this season. He's been doing quite well. They had a very good win last week. He set up the winning goal against Roma. And he's a lot of experience as an international player, but they've got good experienced players to come in. The Gunter can come in. He could play one of the back three positions. Probably more likely Meffam, who is at Bournemouth, and he's been a very steady player. He played in the game against Czech Republic and played well. So I don't think he's that huge of a loss. I think it was more important that they didn't lose any of the midfield players who really kept the tempo in the game tonight and kept the momentum running and allowed them to dominate and also create so many chances in the match. Apart from the 5 goals, they made several other good chances, but it was really good display.
Yeah, another positive for Wales is they got minutes into the legs of Gareth Bale, who was coming into this just off the back of injury, and Aaron Ramsey as well, who hasn't been playing quite regularly for Juventus. So that's certainly another positive thing from Robert Page's point of view.
A big positive. There's a lot of positives, because when we think of Wales, we think of Gareth Bale, but when you take Bale out, he came out at half time today. You've got Nico Williams, Connor Roberts, Joe Allen, Ben Davis, Harry Wilson, Aaron Ramsey, Dalian James. They're all super players. They're all very, very good footballers, and Wales are far from a one-man football team. They really are. They've got some outstanding young talent mixed with some outstanding older players as well. And your likes of Ramsey and Bale, they seem to be very, very good pros as well. And even Joe Allen as well. I know Brian's a big fan of his. Joe Allen really knows how to keep the game ticking over.
Yeah, he was brilliant tonight.
They seem like very mature professionals, and the sort of professionals that you want your younger lads in the squad to be looking up to. So, like I said, I've said it at the start of the show, and I'll say it again, I think Welsh football is in a brilliant position at the minute, and long may it continue. They're great to watch.